Ladies, gentlemen, pronoun, lend me your ears. Crazy Kid back for another react. This time here, we're going back to the 2000s. We're going back to country with Billy Currington and People Are Crazy. This song here, there's an interesting, it had an interesting origin story to it. The two songwriters that collaborated to get this song together, one challenged the other to find three things that he personally couldn't argue with. He went for a long drive in Alabama and came up with God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. So without any further ado, let's get into Billy Currington and People Are Crazy.
This old man and me were at the bar and we were having us some beers and swapping out on cares, talking politics, blonde and redhead chicks, old dogs and new tricks and habits we ain't kicked. We talked about God's grace, all the hell we raised. And then I heard the old man say, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy.
I love that guitar work at the beginning of it. Really sets the mood for this song. And his vocals in this are just spectacular. Like, the first time I actually heard this song was when a friend of mine was playing it on his own guitar at like a campfire at a campground. And when I heard it, I was like, well, that's a fun song, you know? So I hope you enjoy the rest of this song as much as I do.
He said I fought 2 wars, been married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? He said, damn if I know. We talked an hour or two about every girl we knew, what all we put them through, like 2 old boys will do. We pondered life and death. He lit a cigarette, said these damn things will kill me, yeah. But God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy.
Now, when it comes to, the whole God is good, beer is great, people are crazy, you take a look around. You take a look around at all the people you know and all the people that you see, like when you're out shopping or whatever like that, and you see it. Some people are crazy, but that's just, them expressing themselves. And, what really is normal? Like, normal really isn't really all that normal. But when they talk about their religion and stuff like that, that's their own personal religion. They can't argue with the fact that they believe that God is great. And everybody has their own flavor of beer, so beer is good. And if you don't like beer, whatever mixed drink or whatever floats your boat. But for the songwriters, this song here is all about what they couldn't argue with.
Last call is 2 a.m. I said goodbye to him. I never talked to him again. Then one sunny day, I saw the old man's face. Front page obituary, he was a millionaire. he left his fortune to some guy he barely knew. His kids were mad as hell, but me, I'm doing well. And I drop by today to just say thanks and pray. And I left a 6-pack right there on his grave. And I said, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy.
Now, there's another reason to be nice to people. You just never know what part of crazy they really are. They might be like this gentleman here who was a millionaire, famous enough to be on the front page after he passed away, and he gave his entire fortune to someone he barely knew, obviously the narrator of this song. And, you know, like, that's why you should be nice to people. You should just be nice to people just to be nice to people. But, you know, you may run into somebody like this and it may work out in your favor.
God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy.
Alrighty, final thoughts. Great song, fun song. It puts a smile on my face every time I hear this song, because as soon as you hear the word crazy, all of a sudden you're like, okay, who's crazy? So let's have a conversation in the comment section below about what this song makes you feel like. Does it make you feel like, hey, I'm not so abnormal after all? You know, like, normal is crazy. You gotta have a little bit of crazy in you, just so that you know how to have fun. And, you know, like, just be nice to people. So a link to the video that I used will be in the description box, so that you can go and, you know, get crazy with it yourself at your own leisure. And I encourage you to do so. It's a great song. Play it at a party. Play it for your friends and neighbors, and, you know, just share it around. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel not only grow, but stay active. And don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section below. So like, share, and subscribe. And until we get to the next one, folks, I wish everybody peace, love, happiness, and a little bit of crazy.